All right, so we're gonna film another lesson for week 2 of summer school. I ended up deciding to up my video uploads to 4. So this is gonna be a lesson on telling time. So let me share my screen. So this worksheet was sent to you at the beginning of the week, and then also I have updated my Schoology page. So it has all of my worksheets and links to videos. So if you just wanna open week 2, all the worksheets, all the links that you need are right embedded in there. So it's a good place to find everything that you need. So telling the time lesson, summer school week 2. Directions. Follow along with me as I practice telling time. So let me wait. My annotation feature is loading. Here we go. Okay, let's do pink today. Louise needs to be at school at 7 o'clock. Which of the following clocks show 7 o'clock? So I want to make sure that I'm looking at the hour hand first. That's usually a helpful way to start. So I see this hour hand is pointing to the 4. So I know it's going to start with a 4. And the minute hand is pointing at the 12, which means that it's 4 o'clock. Apologize for my handwriting, it's early in the morning. So this clock says 4 o'clock, and Louise needs to be at school at 7, and this clock does not say 7. So I'm just gonna cross this right off. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at this next clock over here. And the hour hand is pointing at the 7. Write down 7. And the minute hand is pointing at the 12, meaning it's 7 o'clock. So this is the correct clock for the time that Louise needs to be at school. Diamond likes to eat lunch at 12:30. Which clock shows 12:30? So I know that a clock that says that's going to tell me something that's a 30 or a half an hour is going to have the minute hand pointing at the 6. And both of these do, so I can't eliminate either of these. So now I need to look at the hour hands. So that didn't supposed to happen. Okay, this is supposed to be 2 dots. Let's start down here. Dot, dot. So both of them happen on the half hour, so they're 30. This hour hand is pointing in between the 12 and the 1, which will happen on a 30. So this means that it's 12:30. So I already know that this one's my correct answer. It's the time that Diamond likes to eat lunch, but I'm just going to solve this one just for some extra practice. So this hour hand is between the 5 and the 6. So you always want to go to the hour that's earlier when it's between 2 hours. So it is 5:30. Again, apologize for the handwriting. It's still very early. Marcus likes to swim after school at 3 o'clock. Which clock shows 3 o'clock? So first I'm going to look at my hour hand. This one says 3, and then it's pointing at the 12, meaning it's 3 o'clock. This clock, the hour hand is pointing at the 11, and the minute hand is pointing at the 12, making it 11 o'clock. So I'm looking for 3 o'clock, because that's when Marcus likes to swim. So this is my correct answer. Holly goes to a baking class every day at 5 o'clock. Which clock shows 5 o'clock? So this one over here, I'm going to look at my hour hand is pointing at the 7. My minute hand's at the 12, making it 7 o'clock. And over here, my hour hand is pointing at the 5. And the minute hand is pointing at the 12, making it 5 o'clock. I'm going to go back up to my question. Polly likes to go to baking class every day at 5 o'clock. So this is the clock that I'm looking for the time of Polly's baking class. Last question. Ebony walks her dog before work at 6:30. So I'm assuming this is 6:30 a.m. Which clock shows 6:30? So I'm going to look at this first clock. The hour hand is between the 12 and the 1. So that would mean it's 12 o'clock for the hour. The minute hand's pointing at the 6, so that makes it 12:30. And now at this one, I'm going to look at the hour hand. It's between the 7 and the 6, so I always go to the earlier number, the lesser number. So it's 6, and then the minute hand is pointing at the 6, making it 6:30. So back up to my problem, it says Ebony walks her dog before work at 6:30. So this is going to be the one that I want, 6:30. Thank you for solving these time problems with me today.